This should have been match day in Bury. The pitch has been maintained in hope, but there will be no match. After 134 years of existence, Bury FC is close to death. Big clubs including Manchester United feared Gig Lane and the White Shirts of Bury. At the turn of the 20th century, the team won the famous FA Cup twice. While the big clubs got bigger, Bury couldn't keep up. Chairmen tried, but overstretched themselves, a familiar tale in modern football. The controversial owner during the liquidation process, Steve Dale, has stayed away from the town. The people of Bury are angry with him and at the English Football League for expelling them, but mainly they are heartbroken.
We're almost grieving together and going through something, and we're remembering all the good times, and we're getting upset, but then we're also laughing. And so that's something I like about Bury and about especially sort of grassroots football, is you're not going to win every week.
Zoe Hitchens staged an exhibition of Bury memorabilia in Manchester.
Yes, I have, yeah.
There is no shortage of precious memories in the town for Zoe to collect.
Hello.
Carl Grindrod had given 40 years of support.
Hello, Carl. Thanks for having us. Look at this.
It's heartbreaking for every one of us. Really is. Bury's got a big, strong community, Bury, you know, as a football club. So everything's missing now and lacking in it. The old town is lost really without football. We're as big as Man City, Man United them days, so yeah. We've actually been a big club. The highest ever scoring in FA Cup final, 6-0 against Derby County. It's too much money now in it. It's not a sport anymore, is it? It's just a business and that's it.
Bury are one of many English clubs who've had severe financial problems. 10 kilometres away, match day at Bolton Wanderers. Survivors. One of English football's glorious old clubs, they nearly went out of business just a few months ago. While Bury were kicked out of the Football League, Bolton were punished with points deducted, but they were rescued when a buyer intervened just in time.
There's just something about match day, the sounds, the sights, the smells. For Bolton Wanderers fans, it's been part of life for over 140 years. It's something that can't just be taken away from people.
Mark Isles reported on Bolton and Bury in crisis.
The first chairman, Stuart Day, bad decisions, left him with a lot of debt. The second chairman, Steve Dale, I don't think his soul was invested in the place, and I don't think he was there for the right reasons. The EFL is meant to have control over both of those people being able to run a football club. For me, they lost control over both of those men. Football has got to be protected, and clubs like Bury have got to be protected in the future, because once they're gone, they're gone.
Peterborough were meant to be Bury's opposition in League One on this particular Saturday. Nothing special, but it would have meant something. Joy Hart encapsulates Bury Football Club.
Thank you so much for coming.
Her father Les was a player here, and physio, and manager. She had raised awareness of their plight by handcuffing herself to the club.
It means everything. It's the greater football community. We're all as one.
It's like we've felt a mourning over the town.
Definitely, it's a death, and generations it will affect. You have to be a football supporter really to understand that. If they're thinking about us, they know the death that we feel.
Over in Bolton, they score late to win their match.
They always do it the hard way, don't they?
Come on, Bolton!
Yes!
We're staying up!
How was that?
Very good, yeah. Just what we needed.
Has it made your evening?
Oh, it has, yeah. That's a shame about Bury, but they have to get back in next year.
Bury fans just want their match day back. Lee Wellings, Jazeera in the town of Bury.